Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of the chapter from part 1, Destiny, from the book The Second Sex by Simone De Beauvoir. Chapter 1, titled Biological Data, opens with a simple definition. Woman is a womb and ovary. Insult or exaltation, the male version roots women in nature and confines her in her sex, where, taking value from the animal world, she castrates and cannibalizes like the praying mantis or the spider, or flirts and succumbs like the monkey and the wild cat. To stop thinking in commonplaces, Beauvoir advises the reader to ask what the female represents in the animal kingdom and what unique kind of female is realized in women. Studying reproduction in the lower animals, Beauvoir concludes that sexual differentiation cannot be deduced at the cellular level, and with respect to reproduction, differentiation occurs as an irreducible and contingent fact. An early history of theories of reproduction favor male energy and the female body as nurture without actual participation in the formation of the individual. In 1887, the sperm was identified penetrating the starfish egg, and not until 1883 was their fusion analyzed. The notion of the male as active and the female passive with respect to reproduction proceeds from Aristotle through Hegel. Across time, allegories of sperm and egg and dubious narratives about sexual differentiation sustain the myth of feminine passivity and masculine energy. Science, meanwhile, increasingly pursues notion of symmetry and equality between the sexual organs and the processes of spermatogenesis and oogenesis, respectively, the formation of sperm cells and egg cells. Similarly, reproductive behavior assumes narratives of violence between the sexes. The giant female spider, bigger and stronger than the male, eats the male after coupling and carries off the eggs. Under stress conditions, the praying mantis cannibalizes her partner. Yet the battle of the sexes goes on. The male of the species, often more beautifully and colorfully marked and fully indolent after coitus occurs, while many females are enslaved for a lifetime, laying, incubating, and caring for larvae. Beauvoir, in heightened sexual language, describes the individualism and aggression of the male fish and birds, while arguing that the suppressed female is inhabited and much of her life absorbed. In species more given to the flourishing of individual life, the male is at an advantage. He is usually larger than the female, often lacks paternal instinct, and is stronger and more adventurous. In the animal kingdom, the male and the female perform two diverse aspects of the life of the species. Here, the male can affirm himself in his autonomy, in Beauvoir's words. The female is the continuity of life, which explains why sexual opposition increases when the individuality of organisms asserts itself. The process of giving birth is more painful for cows and mares than for mice or rabbits. Furthermore, woman is also the most fragile and distinguishes herself most significantly from her male. Because a woman's body is a sole possession in the world appears different to her depending on how it is understood. These ideas are among the keys that help women understand what is women, but they are not the basis of the sexual hierarchy. Furthermore, these ideas do not offer an explanation as to why woman is other, nor do they place her in a subjugated role. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.